Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a collectible review type of video. Thought this would be fun. Picked this up this week, and this is for the Game of Thrones Monopoly Collector's Edition set. So let's have a look and see what the box contains. The box itself, pretty nice. You get a nice black with nice silver, wording, Game of Thrones Collector's Edition. Then you've got a few different house, sigil or symbols here. So we got the Lannister lion, we got the Stark, direwolf. We've got the dragons, Targaryen, and we got Baratheon with the stag. On the side, we've got Lannister there, which is kind of cool, and Baratheon over here. And then on the back, we've got kind of just the throne itself. And then we've got kind of like Game of Thrones. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die, and just some information about it. 6 collectible tokens, stuff like this. But let's open it up and take a look at what we got inside, the contents. So there's that. And then the box is kind of nice because it's got the different house logos on it on the inside. This is kind of cool and presented pretty nicely. Kind of like this. It's kind of like the instruction sheet, right? But it's like a raven delivered, like a scroll, and then you kind of unravel it. So that's kind of cool, right? So you get the different instructions. I think most of us know how to play Monopoly at this point, but there's some stuff you forget over the years, like how much money to start with and stuff like that. So it's definitely cool to have, and for people who have never played Monopoly before, you're gonna want that. And for the different playable set pieces, we've got some cool ones here. So we've got the throne, which is pretty nice. So I do like that one. Good detail on it. So that's a cool one, of course. Good choice with that one. We've got the crow. So raven, so to speak, or crow, maybe Night's Watch, that kind of deal. Three-eyed raven. That's kind of neat. We've got the crown, so to speak, which is kind of nice. So it's kind of a cool little piece, right? We've got a direwolf. So for Stark fans, I probably use this one most of the time myself. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Do like that one. And we've got another statues like Marine, something like that. I don't think it's the Iron Bank of Bravos, but something like that. So that's kind of cool. And then we've got a dragon's egg, which is really nice. I think a lot of people would like to use that one. So that's kind of neat. Like the dragon's egg. It's cool. And then we've got like a castle. Right? Instead of like your hotels and houses, that kind of thing. So you got like a castle there. And then you've also got, like a shack, type of house, right? Like a wood, that type of thing. So, cool. So here we have the board all set up for us. Really very cool. Like it right here. You've got the Westerosi map, which is neat. Do like the dice, which they've got a nice kind of brassy type of finish to them. So those look kind of cool, different from regular white and black dice. And then we have the cards here. So we got this one. So Valar Morghulis, which is neat, and then you have certain spots where you land on. It's kind of like chance, that kind of deal. And then over here we've got the Iron Throne, which is neat, and then you get the different cards, right? So, and they're of course kind of tailored to in Game of Thrones. This one says you spare a drunken knight from execution by naming him the King's Fool. So collect $10. So that's kind of cool, right? It's neat. In terms of the spaces, let's have a look at that. So over here, start with Go. So that's kind of the usual thing, but nice and black. And then we've got the different properties. So we got like Craster's Keep, Fist of the First Men, Master of Coin. We got House Lannister, which is kind of cool. We got the Night Fort. We got Valar Morghulis, Molestown, the Inn and the Crossroads. We still have Jail, so so that looks the usual. And then we've got some others here. Vase, Dothrak, and then the Red Waste, Koth, Pentos, House Baratheon, so it's kind of like the railroads of the different houses. The Eyrie, right? Dragonstone, Moat Cailin, then we got free parking, which is the usual. Maybe a horse for that or something would make sense. Harrenhal, the Dreadfort, the Twins, right? Astapor, Yunkai,
Marine, which is kind of cool. The wall, right? So that's neat. Go to jail. We got Castle Black, so I like that one a lot. We get more expensive here, right? Pike. Winterfell, which is really cool. Gotta love that spot. House Stark. Oh, I love it, man. And then we got Bravos, and we got King's Landing as the most valuable as your boardwalk, so to speak. Hand of the King. So I like this one. I like the choices a lot because that is true. The King's Landing should be, that's the main, that's the main spot for sure. And Bravos as well too is very worthwhile. But I also like having Winterfell up here too. So that's kind of cool, man. So I do like the choices that they use for the different spots. And it's just kind of neat. So you could have, like, let's say, if you had a castle, let's say on Crasher's Keep, because you guys remember that one. So, you could, like, build a castle there, so to speak, or you could have, like a couple houses, that kind of thing on it. So as you play through, so that's kind of neat. Let's see, and then we've got the different money, right? So the money's got the different sigils on it, that kind of thing. So we've got like $10 there. We got $1 there, and I do like this one a lot. You got the Lannisters, the 500, so that's kind of neat. Stark is 5. You got Targaryen's 20, that kind of thing, and you just got all the different cards, so House Targaryen, Kath, Lannister, that kind of the red waist and everything. So yeah, it's a pretty cool set, man. I do like it. So that's kind of neat, right? Winterfell, yeah, there we go. That's what's up. And yeah, I mean, there's not too much else to say, I think, aside from that from the set. It is a really, really cool set. I would like to get the Walking Dead one. Eventually, maybe I will. It's just kind of neat because it's like old school game Monopoly, but it, puts kind of a new kind of, spin on it for fans of Game of Thrones, for sure. So in terms of like a set review, I think I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. I would have liked to see maybe, instead of these, like maybe a couple, playable, maybe some of the characters from Game of Thrones would have been cool. Like if they did like Jon Snow or Daenerys or somebody like that for one of these. I think that would kind of be neat. Maybe they'd have to include a few more to kind of get everybody in. But it's a really neat set for sure, and just thought I'd share it with you guys. Write a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if any of you picked up the Walking Dead set, let me know because that looks really cool too. Maybe eventually I'll do a video on that one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. If you did, like it below, share, favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, you can subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys for the next one. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace.